beautiful day, y'all. Today we're covering the 7th reason the Bible gives us as far as red flags when it comes to relationships. And our reason for today is favoritism and partiality. Now, the Bible warns us against treating people differently based on their social status, their wealth, or perceived value, which creates division within a community and or family. We're going to be looking at James chapter 2, verse 1 today. James chapter 2, verse 1 cautions, "My brothers and sisters, do not hold your faith in our glorious Messiah with an attitude of personal favoritism." Now, favoritism is labeled as becoming judges with evil thoughts. This comes from James chapter 2, verse 4. In a relationship context, this warns against using people for their resources or their status rather than valuing them for their inherent dignity. Treating some people better than others based on status, appearance, or whatever else you're basing it on, it typically just creates division. It hurts feelings and it creates unfair relationships. A thoughtful reflection on this verse, I think, it centers on how easy it is to treat people differently based on outward appearances, their status, their wealth, their influence, or even how similar they are to you. The verse challenges a quiet but deeply rooted habit that I think we see often in society, and that's partiality. So most people do not consciously decide to favor the wealthy or ignore those that are overlooked, but it happens subtly. We gravitate towards those who benefit us. We gravitate towards those who make us comfortable or reflect our own identity. And James confronts that instinct head on in this chapter, because if faith in the Messiah is genuine, it reshapes how we see people, or at least it should. And that's something I want you to think about. It should push us to recognize dignity not as something that is earned, but as something that's inherent that we see in people. Faith is not what I believe, it's how I see people. So when I show favoritism, faith is not just what I believe, but how I see people. It's something I think that's multifaceted. And when we show favoritism, we're judging by standards that the Messiah rejected ultimately. So true faith calls us to treat every person with equal worth, especially those the world overlooks. So again, we're treating people the way we want to be treated. Reflection questions. Do I treat certain people better because of what they can offer me? I want you to answer that question for yourself. Number 2, who do I unintentionally overlook or dismiss? And number 3, how would my relationships change if I truly saw everyone as equally valuable? All right, these are questions I want you to ask yourself and answer. And then I want you to do something for me. I have a task for you today. I want you to very intentionally notice someone you normally pass by, whether socially, at work, or in your community, and engage with them with the same attention you would give someone you normally would consider important to you. This is where the verse moves from an idea to action, and that's the fun part. So let me know how that goes. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.